The White House defending its decision to drop out of a global climate agreement tonight. President Donald Trump announced the U.S. will leave the Paris Accord on Thursday. It's an agreement that compels countries to cut greenhouse gas emissions. Environmental activists say it's putting the planet at a disadvantage. Some political leaders around the country, from governors to mayors, say they'll still commit to the agreement and ignore the president's decision.
If a mayor or a governor wants to enact a policy, that's on a range of issues, they're accountable to their own voters, and that's what they should do. We believe in states' rights, and so if a locality, a municipality, or a state wants to enact a policy that their voters or their citizens believe in, then that's what they should do.
The withdrawal won't happen quickly. America is tied to that agreement until at least 2020. In all, nearly 100 mayors, including several here in Indiana, say they will still abide by the accord. They're pledging this week to keep their cities in line with the requirements. 24-hour News 8's Eric Feldman spoke with Mayor James Brainerd of Carmel about the stand he's taking tonight. Eric?
Well, Dave, he says he's been pushing for Carmel to be a more sustainable city for a long time, and President Trump's actions do not change that. And he had some strong words for the president.
A city full of roundabouts, hybrid cars, and LED lights. Carmel Mayor James Brainerd says his city is already green.
But we're getting a 20% plus rate of return on that investment. That's a good rate of return.
The tone changed when we talked about President Trump's choice to back out of the Paris Accord, an agreement with nearly 200 countries to curb their emission levels to fight climate change.
We keep hearing the rhetoric about greatness. Great countries keep their word, and great countries show leadership.
But you may be surprised about Mayor Brainerd's message to mayors around the country in the wake of President Trump's controversial decision.
I'm not sure it matters, because so much of what needs to be done is already being done at the local level.
Back in 2005, he says he was one of more than 1,000 mayors to pledge working on improving their city's carbon footprint. And this week, nearly 100, including Brainerd and Bloomington Mayor John Hamilton, have promised to follow the Paris Accord guidelines. Mayor Hamilton says Bloomington will continue investing in solar panels. Brainerd says he has plans too.
We're experimenting with hydrogen trucks.
A few weeks ago, the Carmel City Council, all Republicans, passed a resolution for Carmel to reach what's called carbon neutrality in a couple decades. That means whatever reduced carbon dioxide emissions are released are matched equally by investing in environmental improvement projects. The plan will take time, but Brainerd says it's necessary because to Brainerd, the environment should not be a political issue.
I have yet to meet a Republican or a Democrat that wants to leave the earth in a worse condition than they saw it.
But as we told you last night, some U.S. congressmen from Indiana say this Paris Accord could have crippled the energy market, including many coal workers here in southern Indiana concerned about them losing their jobs.